Welcome to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. He has gray hair, and he has a gray beard, and he also wears glasses, like the guy in the artwork. Oh, and the guy in the artwork is better looking. Now, tariff-free, here is Gray Hair Dave.
Well, folks, what did you think of that? That's still 11labs.io. They are my go-to now for intro voices. I hope you like it. If you do, check them out at 11labs.io. That's ELEVENLABS.io. How are you, folks? Gray Hair Dave here. Yep, still here. How you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Just a few quick things to talk about today. Don't know where the voice went. It was here a while ago. So it's around, but we'll play with it in post and get it back. We are doing video today. So there's that. Excuse me, I'm going to take a little drink. Maybe that'll help my voice. Yeah, probably not. But anyway, we are doing video today, so I just wanted you to know about that. Let's see what's going on in the world. How about this? Let's start with what's going on in my world. Well, if you have been paying attention, you will notice that I've trimmed my beard. About 2 inches came off all the way around. Now, I didn't trim anything off the mustache because the mustache, I always keep that trimmed. I don't like having hair in my food when I eat. So, you know, I did. I looked at it when I got up and I go, man, you just look like a homeless bum. And I couldn't take that anymore. So hopefully it'll start growing in fuller again, which is what I wanted to do. Also, folks, I'm probably due for a haircut, but who knows? Now, on the foot issue, as you all remember, I had surgery back in January on my foot to repair a tendon and a ligament. Well, that's going along just fine, but there's still more pain there than the doctor likes. So, hey, folks, it's Gray Hair Dave just popping in to say, hey, I have a new merchandise shop. That's right. If you go to my website, 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com, and you click on the merchandise tab, it'll take you to a page that says, click here for merchandise. And then it's got a little photo of some of the items that I do have in the shop. I hope that you do go there. I hope you do look at it. And if you are so inclined, I hope you do buy something. If you do, I will make some money on this because this is something that I am adding to all of my websites so that I can make a little extra money and help out with the costs of this program and all my programs that I do. But anyways, thanks for listening, and I will talk to you again soon. Don't forget, 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Go to the merchandise page. Thanks. Bye. Oh, she's changed my restrictions to put them on a more permanent basis. Now, don't know what Disney's going to do with that yet, but we're going to find out here shortly. Hopefully, I can find a place to go where I can enjoy myself until I decide to retire. I don't know. I'm hoping. Okay? Because I don't want to work someplace I don't want to work. But I know that I can't go back to Skyliner where I was. It would be just too uncomfortable. By the end of the day, I'd be miserable. And nobody really wants to work that way. Now, I know that I don't. So, that's what's going on that front. What else is going on? Let's see. Well, we're going to change subjects now. We're going to get off Gray Hair Dave. And we're going to go to politics. You ought to like this. So the U.S. government is back open, right? And I think that you all know that's a good thing. Now government agencies can start working again and people can get back to work. Air traffic control is starting to get back closer to normal. So hopefully by the end of the weekend, things will be better, because next week for the U.S., as you all know, is Thanksgiving. And it's a big travel week. It's a very, very big travel week. Now, I personally think that the numbers at Disney, where I work, and even I'm sure Universal, for the last couple of weeks have been down because of air traffic control issues and flight cancellations and all those kinds of things. I can't say, because I'm not privy to all that information, but I'm pretty positive they've been down. Now, how much? I don't know. But, they're there. But thank God those guys got off their duffs and did it. Now, I'm not here to talk to you about one side or the other. I'm just glad both sides decided it's over. This has to stop. We are now hurting America. And you know what else? We were becoming the joke of the world. We really are. Because a lot of this had to do with the fact that Donald Trump was elected president. And some people get hurt feelings over that because they don't like him. Okay. Does that mean we shut the government down and not pay government employees and not pay, air traffic controllers, or give out SNAP benefits, which a lot of people really, really needed? Just because you can get SNAP benefits doesn't mean you don't deserve them. Now, I'm sure there are some people out there on SNAP benefits who don't deserve them, who are gaming the system. That's everywhere. You're going to find a little bit of that everywhere. But I don't look at life that way anymore. I don't. I can't. I can't be that cynical all the time. It's exhausting. Just like talking about politics all the time is exhausting. Oh my gosh. Can't do it. So, that's enough of politics, don't you think? I do. What else is going on? Well, my big brother's coming down to visit his daughter in a week or so, and get to see him again. I'm happy to see him. He's getting out and about in the world, and he's more the homebody of the three of us. He's the poet. Okay, and one's a poet, one's the accountant, and then there's me, who nobody really knows what I am, but I am what I am, and I is what he is, and that's just the way it is. I've had numerous jobs in my life. I am the wanderer, I guess you could say. I am also the guy who does not mind being up in front of people, talking, doesn't mind being in front of audiences, doesn't mind being behind a microphone. There's lots of careers I probably should have looked into when I was younger and didn't have the courage to do it because I was afraid to fail. Doesn't matter if I fail now. If I fail now, I just start over with something else, right? That is absolutely fine in my mind. But I'm not looking to fail, okay? I am not looking to fail. But podcasting is something that I have learned to enjoy and learned to love. And it wasn't hard. I fell in love with it almost immediately. Now, speaking of podcasting, do you have a podcast? If you do, fantastic. Do you edit your own podcast? If you do, great. Would you love some of that time back in your life? I can do that for you at grayhairproductions.com. That's what I do. I'm an audio and video editor. Do you need help with that? That's fantastic. I'm here to help you. Let me take that burden off of you. Let me make your life a little easier. If you don't know how to start a podcast, go to boomerpodcasters.com, and there's 6 or 7 video or audios there, and the videos are coming. I know I keep saying that, but they're coming. where I'm going to go into depth. But there's lots of people out there putting those out right now. I don't need to worry about that. I need to get you going. I need to get you motivated to do that. Motivation. That's hard when you live alone. It is. You have to, self-motivation is not always an easy thing, and we all know that. But beside that, look into that. Look, if it's something you're interested in, let me know. I'm here to help you, folks. Go to Gray Hair Productions. Leave me a message in the contact me page. Go to boomerpodcasters.com. Leave me a message there. All right? Or if you really want to, go to 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. That's the number 5. 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. Leave me a message. I'll get back to you, and we'll get going with this. Now, with that being said, there are lots of podcasts out there. Don't you believe you should be telling your story or talking about your hobby or the thing that you really want to do, to talk about the most? That could be living back in the 50s or 60s, 40s and 30s. It doesn't matter. Could be talking about golf. There is a huge podcast out there all about trains. Yeah, model trains. Doesn't matter what genre you're in. We'll worry about that once you decide to do it. The biggest thing is do it. Yes, you're going to say, but Dave, there's over 4 million podcasts out there. Yeah, I've got 4 of them. Now, 3 of the 4 aren't producing right now. Actually, I've got 5. There's My Journey Online, Memories from the Mouse, Poetry of Christian Faith, which was originally Living in God's Rhyme. Number 4 is Boomer Podcasters, and number 5, of course, is this, what you're listening to, 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. Now, only 2 of those are active, but a lot of people will start them up, do 4 or 5, and then give up. Now, if you're thinking that podcasting is going to be here to make you rich, you are living in a fantasy world. I'm just telling you that now. Ain't going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So think about it for a while, okay? But let me know. Let me know if you're interested in this, and I'll give you a hand. Next thing, folks, if you know somebody out there who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know where to find one, doesn't know what kind of genres are out there, what they might be interested in listening to, do me a favor, show them. Show them how to follow, how to subscribe. Use 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave as the example, right? We're here to help. I'm always here to help. If you do that for us podcasters out there, we're greatly appreciative. Now, don't forget, there's going to be a commercial in the middle of this podcast, but I do have merchandise. If that's something you're interested in, go to 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. That's the number 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com, and go to the merchandise page. Lots of things you can choose from. You can order 1, you can order 12, you can order 100. It'll be drop shipped to you just as soon as they're done being printed. It's great. It's fabulous. One more thing. Folks, while you're out and about this week, especially if you're living in the U.S., things have been tough. Things have been tight. People's tensions are high. Smile at somebody you don't know today. Just smile, wave, say hi. You're going to make their day, which will in turn make yours. So on behalf of Gray Hair Dave here in Gray Hair Productions, God bless y'all. You all have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week. All right? Bye-bye.